Hey everyone, back again, still not dead. Okay, so this is the beginning of an episode of an exciting moment where we're renovating a caravan up at Bartopia. So Ben, who's the owner of this magnificent property that you've seen me on a lot, and I'll just give you a look around now. And you would have seen an old caravan that's just perched up there. So that is the mission for the next couple of days. We're going to paint that, clean it up, put a patio on there. We've got a deck and a beautiful view to sit out, hopefully, in the summer nights and sit back and enjoy a nice cuppa. But before we do that, there's a lot of work to do. So this is going to be a little bit of a look into painting and cleaning this thing up so that it's actually habitable. Stand by. Actually, you get an appreciation of the after. We've got to have a good before, so I'm going to give you a tour of the inside of the van first of all, and you'll see that it's looking pretty rugged. It's a good old van, it's solid, it's got wooden floors, it's had water leaks, there's mould, but apart from that it's structurally sound. We've got two doors and two rooms. Now we're going to wander outside, and we've got Nick, who's, here he is. So here's the outside, full of mould. So there you have it, that's the before shot. Stand by. Good morning, day 2 after a big sleep, ready to get into it and see what mess we've got. Hopefully turn it into something a little bit better today. Beautiful morning up here, it's a Friday morning, a bit over a week before Christmas. Let's have a little look at the task for today. Hopefully by the end of the day we'll have this looking a little bit better. The outside is looking absolutely amazing. So another coat of that and we'll start some trims, seal the roof, and then a deck is going to come on here. So we can sit out here and look at this view. Anyway, into it for the day. Okay, we're now at the end of day 2. It's been a big day. 3 of us into the painting, sanding, roof fixing as much as we could. The roof leaks a fair bit, so I've got more work to do on that. But the good news is the outside is double painted, two coats, that's all we need. The inside looks 1000% from what it did before. It's only had one coat, so it's going to need another undercoat, another coat, and then a colour that we've got to choose. We've patched up holes, and We've got a beautiful afternoon coming up on our deck that you can see. That's still got to be finished, but we're getting there. So this is day 2. Very proud of ourselves. So we've got to head back tomorrow. I won't be able to get up here for a little while yet. The goal is to get this into a livable habitat as quickly as possible, so we can enjoy it. And stay tuned, and you'll keep seeing the renovations. Hello again. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been up to the mountain up here to work on the caravan. And we got up here yesterday and did a bit of work and realised we've got a lot more to do. So I'll give you a bit of a tour. So there's the caravan all painted. We've now got a temporary 4G booster in there so that we can get some Wi-Fi and cell reception. Nothing's changed out here. Now in here, yesterday was a day spent patching up all the walls. So there were holes in the walls everywhere, and they've been patched up. Now we're waiting to paint them. But the problem that I've got is that it hasn't dried. So my goal was by the end of today to have all this painted and all looking really nice, so that when we can rip up the flooring and get to these beautiful wooden hardwood floors so that we can varnish those. But plans have changed because I can't do any sanding because the plaster is not dry. So this is what we're going to do today, is we're going to put a roof. There's a bit of a rubbish pile there. So we've got all this timber. We've got all the timber. We've got all the bits and pieces that we need. And I'm going to learn how to build a roof, which I've never done before. So stand by and see what happens. Hey everyone, back again. It's been 2 or 3 days since I've last given you an update of big day starting at 6 o'clock. So I'm just going to show you what's happening. This is a little project that I thought was going to be a little project that's turned into a pretty big one. So last time you saw me, I was building a deck roof, which I've built. And you'll see that it's hinged to the caravan. Now the only problem, I sort of made a bit of an underestimation of how heavy this thing is. So even I can't even move this myself. So I've got to wait for a few heavy blokes to come along and give me a hand. Now in here, there's been 4 coats of paint. You're now starting to see, I think, a beautiful yellow. I actually quite like the colour. And the floors are now ripped up, and this is the next project, to hopefully sand these back to a reasonable level and then polish them. And then obviously a door's got to go in there sometime. But that's it, it's starting to take shape. So as soon as that deck's up, the deck roof is up, we're going to have a little home. Hello again, it's been a couple of days since I last talked to you, and I've got the roof on, and now it's getting to the final stages. So I'll just give you a quick glance and continue working. Hey everyone, finally got some good news after a few weeks of intense work and the last 3 days of big long hours starting at like 6 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the mornings. I've now got the van to a place where I can sleep in and store stuff in. So I'll give you a sneak peek. There it is, it's now camouflaged. I've got a deck which needs to be finished yet, but it's functional as it is. And this deck has beautiful view, sunset overlooking the grounds. I've got a dam down there, but then we go inside and this is where the magic has happened. The floors have absolutely come up beautifully. I've got a back door which we don't have a door yet, but that's got to come. Little bed for me. There's going to be some shelves and storage, but the walls are all clean and patched up. Here's another little bedroom. Again, we'll have cupboards and shelving. Got some of my archery gear here. There's our power supply, so it's all solar powered now, so we've got solar power coming from the roof. 240 volts. I've got a 4G booster, so I can watch YouTube and do work up here if I have to. I've got lights. Power all works, and that's about it. So now it's time to kick back, relax and enjoy my efforts. A little bit more work to go yet to make it tidier, but yeah, it's about 90% there, so stay tuned. Well, here we are 6 weeks after I started the 3-day project. I can happy to tell you that it's finished, it's livable. A few final touches to go, but yeah, no, I'd consider it finished. So here is a quick look at it. This is now the after, and it's a nice little comfortable place in the bush. So a little tour. So we've got a letterbox, number 63. It's a very good year as far as I'm concerned. It's been named the Camovan for obvious reasons. And the deck is oiled, everything's all neat and tidy, it's all waterproof. We've got a beautiful outlook on the deck. Got an area here where we're going to have a fire pit soon. And inside, it's starting to look like a little home. A beautiful bed, still need some blinds, but we'll get those soon. We've got shelving. Decided not to do with the door. I put in clear plastic, which gives a nice little feature, nice little outlook to the bush. Clocks and shelves and paintings going up on the wall, and hooks into the second little bedroom. The electrics still have a bit to tidy up, but got a nice little, neat little extra room. As I said, we've got 4G network up here as well, and that's the outlook. So it's yeah, been a bigger job than I thought, but very happy with the result.